So in my last video, I built a cyberpunk-inspired reactive visualizer in Unreal Engine, and one of the elements used in the video were these hover cars that would drive by when triggered by MIDI notes. Here's how I built the blueprints for that in Unreal Engine and got everything set up. First, download the free and open source Unreal Engine blueprints and MaxForLive devices as found on my GitHub page. These tools are the backbone to how I built these reactive effects. With those files downloaded and an Ableton session set up with the MIDI to OSC device on a MIDI channel, duplicate and open the OSC template file in Unreal Engine to get started. Then import your desired vehicle. In this case, I'll use a free hover car as found on Sketchfab. First, start by creating a timeline node. Open that up, create a new float track labeled Vehicle Travel Speed, and set the length to 1. And then create a linear saw wave function with 3 points. This is what will represent the vehicle moving from A to B, then resetting back to its original starting position once the motion is complete. Be sure to set the range from 0 to 1, that way it's easier to rescale the timing later once we create the accompanying variable. With the timeline node set up, drag the timeline component from the left tab into the editor. Then drag off it and create a set play rate node. Create a new float variable and label it speed. Turn on the eye icon, that way the variable is exposed in the details panel of the blueprint. Connect all of that in between the branch node and timeline nodes play from start input. Compile the blueprint and set the default value on the speed variable to 1. This little setup is what will allow us to easily rescale the timing of the vehicle's movement without having to go back into the timeline node. So 1 equals 1 second, 0.5 equals 2 seconds, or 2 equals 0.5 seconds, etc. Coming off of the timeline object, create a setActorLocation node. Create a new float variable and label it distance. Turn on the eye icon for this as well. Drag that into the editor and create a new multiply node which connects into the new location X input. Then plug the output labeled Vehicle Travel Speed into the other multiply input. Compile the blueprint again and set the distance default value to something like 10,000. This variable is what will determine how far the vehicle moves along the x-axis in relation to the speed value we set up earlier. Now, drag off of the setActorLocation object and create an addActorWorld offset and setActorLocation objects. These nodes are what will allow us to freely place and rotate the actor in the scene. Otherwise, it'll keep defaulting to the scene root location of 0, 0, 0. Create a vector variable and label it ActorLocation in a rotator variable and label it ActorRotation. Drag these two variables into the editor. Next, create a getActorLocation and getActorRotation nodes and plug them into the previously created variables. Then create a eventBeginPlay node and plug that into the setActorLocation object, which then plugs into the setActorRotation node. This little setup is what will define the starting location of your blueprint whenever you hit play in Unreal Engine's editor. From here, plug in the respected variables to the addActorWorld offset and setActorRotation nodes. With all of that set up, you should be good to go when it comes to triggering and re-triggering vehicle animations in Unreal Engine using MIDI to OSC data. If you have any questions or suggestions on how to improve things, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all my future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.